I think it's funny when you add a little bit of money to a sport and you give some girls attention, what they can do with it. I think everyone should take a page out of our book and really put some more time and effort into women's everything.
Welcome to Breaking the Glass Hockey Podcast. We're talking women's hockey from the PWHL to the NCAA. We'll be talking with players, builders, coaches, and fans who have made this great game what it is today. It's time to educate, empower, and elevate. Let's go!
Welcome to so the camera's up there. Welcome to a special edition of, we can do that. Breaking the Glass. We are here for the 2025 Northeastern Women's Golf Tournament at Brookmeadow in beautiful Canton, and we are joined by Coach Lindsay Berman. Berman, how are you?
I'm great. What a beautiful day we have here. It's been a great day so far, and can't complain.
How'd you shoot?
Not great. This is not my sport.
The goal today was social.
It was.
Yeah.
And fun. Yeah.
Seeing people.
It's been, that part has been the best part so far, obviously, and I'm excited to see everybody when they get off the course. I do consider myself pretty athletic until I pick up a golf club, and then it doesn't feel so athletic, but it's been really fun.
We were talking earlier. I was talking to Irving, and it's one of those deals where golf's one of those sports, like you get mad, you play worse.
Yeah.
And that doesn't translate to hockey or lacrosse or other sports where you play mad, get played bad if you're bad. Although goalie.
Yeah,
it's probably a little different.
It's a combination of intensity and relaxation and patience. But
patience,
I find it best for golfing if you don't keep score. I love that mentality.
That's not bad.
Just get friends together and just go play, and of course that's when you play your best.
Right. We were not keeping score today.
Oh, did it work for you?
It worked okay. Yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I felt okay on some holes, but we definitely had a blast. I will say I took a lesson last spring or 2 springs ago. I felt like I could go on tour. I learned so much, and then the next day I played 9, and I couldn't have been worse. I think I had too many things in my head.
It's one of those things too. It's like at the very end of the day, you hit a good shot, and that's what brings you back.
Oh yeah, exactly. You're like, I can do this. Yeah, I want to do that again.
I compared it the other day when you swing and you fully connect and you get that ting right through your body. Yeah, that's what a beautiful catch club save feels like.
Oh yeah.
It's just amazing.
Yeah,
I'm like, I remember that feeling.
All right, let's talk hockey. Last year, Matthews officially. What's your vibe going in?
I was really sad initially with the initial announcement, just because there are so many memories there, and it means so much to so many people. But I guess also the more time you spend in the building and the more time you spend in other buildings, you realize that it does need to happen. And I think it's a really exciting time for Northeastern hockey and for the people of Boston and all the people that did spend time in the building, that they're going to have this new building that's going to bring more people together. So the vibe is a little bit unknown. We don't really know what's coming here in this coming year, but I think overall we're just really excited about it.
And the team's looking good.
Team's looking great.
Well, at least on paper, right? It's right.
Yeah, team's looking great. We have awesome returners. We're bringing in some really exciting players too, and we've got some players that got some national team experience this summer, which is awesome. So for all of them to be able to bring that back is great. Yeah, we're psyched to get them back next week.
It seems to be, too, when they come from the national camps and playing, that they have that extra bit of confidence, swagger, aura, whatever you want to say, when they come back. And I feel like that rolls out across.
It does. I think they get there and they realize, like, okay, I can play at that level. But then they're also around other players that maybe they looked up to for a long time, and then they pick up things that they do and the way that they carry themselves, and they just bring it all back and bring it into their own game. So it's all good. It's all positive.
That's what I was thinking. Like, you feel a little bit more like a leader having been at that level, and you have the exposure to the other athletes, and then you're bringing that back to share with your team.
Totally.
It's just a continuous growth.
Yes. Exactly.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, we're not going to keep you long. We're just going to jump through some questions with you. We got new lightning rounds.
Too personal, right?
No.
But what about this hockey and motherhood combination?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Go.
Great one.
Yeah, you're a mom. You play hockey. That should not be me.
Well, just the whole era. I mean, we were just talking about Kendall
balancing and
bringing her son to USA camp, and what an experience for him. But also, you were commenting, you observed like the teammates enjoyed the whole process. So you share.
Totally, yeah. Kendall having her son at camp, just seeing all the other players around her coming onto the bench where he was before they practiced, and everybody greeting him. And I think just for everybody to see that it's possible to do both. And I think Kendall is obviously a great example of it. How I think people don't really understand what she went through to make this all happen and to continue to make it happen, to play at the level that she's playing at, to be such a driver for our sport and also be a parent. It's crazy, but it's amazing. And to be on the coaching side of it, I've seen a lot of women do it before me, which I feel lucky. And it's awesome. It's really challenging. It's really, really challenging. But to bring Grady to the rink and for her to have a relationship now with our players, and she always wants to see the girls, and that's what she is most excited about when she comes to the rink, other than the mascot. Yeah, it's super rewarding.
What a great experience for the kids, though, when you think of their growth and development and just their exposure to this level of people. Today's athletes are amazing. They're beautiful, strong, smart, gifted, hardworking, give back.
Yes.
Excellent academics. I mean, it's really incredible to see what's happening.
It is. They are all of those things.
Yeah.
They are impressive on a daily basis. And then on top of it, to see them interact with your kid is like, I don't know. It's just the best. It's the best. It's the best thing ever.
My daughter walks in the room and she'll look and be like, "Oh, it's men's hockey." She turns around and walks out. She's like, "I know her. Or I know her." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's representation.
It is.
Yeah.
And the players who are more or less like famous now, even like Erin Frankel, who's here today, like they don't even realize it.
I know.
That all these people are looking up to them, and they are the role models now. In this generation that's coming up, and they just are normal people, and they are very accessible, but also very giving and super generous with their time. But that's just who they are as people, which is awesome.
And you might not realize it now, but the impression that you, as a mom in hockey, are showing them that it is possible, whatever they want to do next year, with Kendall as a player, as well. So it's really nice to open up the world of opportunities in all perspectives.
Yes, totally. Yeah, thank you for that.
No, it's great. All right, well, now that was so serious. Now we're getting so stupid. We're going to be even dumber. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
I always wanted to live in Australia. I still have yet to go, but I would say that would still be like my bucket list item. At least to visit. I don't know about live, but I always thought I would live in somewhere warm. So one day.
Canton.
Yeah, Canton. 80 degrees, sunny.
In your playing career, from little kid all the way through, do you spend more time on the PK or the PP?
Oh, man. Well, if I wasn't in the box.
If you weren't the one.
Yeah. Probably the PP, yeah.
Okay. Start, bench, or cut. Okay. Pizza, ice cream, sushi.
Oh, man. Start, sushi, bench, ice cream, cut, pizza.
Okay. Dream job outside of hockey.
I won't say golfer. I wish I could be a musician.
Yeah?
I have no musical talent.
Okay.
But I feel like it'd be really cool to be on stage.
Taylor Swift kind of action.
Yeah, like be on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you could pick any animal and have it shrunk down to dog size and be your companion, what animal are you picking?
This is easy, an elephant.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Hands down, my favorite animal.
Really?
I would love to have. Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Like a little mini elephant.
Yeah, right.
Everywhere you go. Laces and tongues, in or out?
Out.
Okay.
We don't have enough. Oh, laces out, laces are hanging.
Okay.
Tongues out.
Okay.
Shin guard tucked. We don't have enough of that these days.
Yeah. All right.
You agree?
I just switched to putting my tongues in, in the last 2 years. So much more comfortable. So much more comfortable. Do you have a favorite soup?
Soup?
Yeah.
I think I'd go French onion.
Okay. Least favorite food?
Least favorite. Gosh.
I know.
I don't eat a lot of food that I don't like.
That's fine.
Literally.
That's not a bad answer.
I really can't think of anything I don't eat. I don't eat, I guess I've never tried octopus. Is that a thing?
Yeah. When you tape your stick, how do you heel, toe, heel?
I was heel, toe, but now I go no tape whatsoever.
No tape.
Is it easier?
Well, I forgot one day. I was late getting onto the ice. I didn't want to be late, so I didn't tape my stick. I got on. Alina Mueller was on our team at the time, and she goes, "Oh, you're going no tape like me?" I'm like, yeah, like
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course.
now she uses like the grip tack,
yeah, the patch or whatever.
I'm sticking with no tape. I can feel the pucks.
Really? Yeah? All right. What's a skill that you don't possess that you'd love to master?
Other than musical talent
And golfing.
golfing. I wish I could sing.
That's musical.
Yeah.
Right in the same wheelhouse.
Yeah.
Like a singer-songwriter.
It's never too late, Coach.
It's never too late. I need some serious training.
All right, so this is the last one. With Matthews officially closing, do you have a favorite memory?
Yeah, I have a couple. It was the first place my daughter skated.
Oh.
So, and skated, meaning I carried her.
Yeah, that's going to be the best one. That's going to be the best answer
Yeah.
today. I'm telling you that right now.
I scored my first goal there. I'll never forget that. And then third, I'd go, I think it was my second year coaching 6 years ago or so. We played BC, and the place was just packed. Hey, Mark, the place was just packed. Like, I couldn't believe the doghouse. I'd never seen it like that before. Every time we got the puck, the place just like roared. We won. I don't remember the score. 3-2. Mia Brown scored a ridiculous goal, I think, in overtime. It was just like, I'm like, this is what women's hockey is in Northeastern. Yeah. This is unreal.
That's great.
So those three come to mind for sure. Yeah.
Awesome. I feel like you're reminiscing.
I know, you've got
something.
Well, just even the most recent, the last home Beanpot game, that was place was rocking.
It was.
Well, and
yes.
Absolutely unbelievable.
Yes.
Well, not because of the age of the building. I mean, you could feel the place shake when
Yeah.
people are going, you know.
Yes.
It was pretty great.
A little bit of
Yeah.
6-1, 6-0.
Yeah. It's just a great place. I like to tell the story when I was looking at colleges. I walked into Matthews Arena with my mother, and I just turned to her and said, "This is where I'm going to play."
I've heard that from so many, like
So
Irvington,
many.
the same thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, like, that's
Yeah.
their thing. They walk in, they see it, and they go, this is
Yeah.
it.
Now, as an advisor, I do talk about the academics
Yeah.
more, and the co-op program,
Yeah,
of
don't
course,
miss
and
our
our
third
shape.
building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you've seen the rink,
Yeah.
still, have you seen the rink, though?
That's right.
Yeah, it was a big part of my recruiting process too. I'll never forget walking in and thinking like, I can't believe I have the opportunity to spend the next 4 years in this building.
Yeah.
I remember stepping on for my first practice and just looking up and feeling like I can't.
Oh, I
believe
get
this.
goosebumps.
I know.
Yeah.
I also remember when they gave me the key.
Oh, gosh.
8 years ago or whenever I started back in Northeastern, I'm like, I have a key to Matthews Arena.
That
is
how
really
many of those
special,
keys?
right? Yeah.
How many people, like, in the world have those keys? Think of it that way.
Yeah,
It's an exclusive
not a
club.
ton.
Not a ton, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not planning on giving that back.
No, definitely
Yeah.
not. Definitely not. Definitely
So,
not. To try it on the new building too. Like, oh, they didn't change locks. Well, that's all we got. Thanks, Berm, for stopping by. I know we're gonna get upstairs.
Thank you. Thank you. For
Always
doing
great
this.
seeing you.
Yeah,
No, thank us
likewise.
for seeing this. I mean, we're just here. I'm here, just floating along, Forrest Gumping my way through another thing.
And thank you for always thinking of us alumni and
Aw.
like really showing like appreciation for our group and keeping us involved.
Yeah,
It's very,
to be
very special to feel part of it. Also.
Appreciate
Thank you
that.
for what you do.
We are recording. Here we are. All right, we're back. We're still at the golf tournament. We are joined by what? You don't have to stare there. Look there at the camera.
I was going to say the legend.
Go ahead. You do it. The legend,
Yeah.
Todd Lampert, 18 years as the goalie coach. Now, you want to say where you are now?
Endicott College.
Endicott College now. Shaping and molding the goalies of the future.
Yeah.
Show the ring.
And might I say that as an old goalie that you've always been a huge supporter of female athletes and goaltenders since my early days.
The best thing that ever happened to me was when I was coaching at Shore Country Day. I had my first two girls play for us. And
Is it Lori Beliveau?
no, it was after Laura.
Okay.
Yeah, but I knew Laura very well. And they all, right from the get-go, didn't want to be treated any differently than the guys.
Yep.
And we had after that, I had a woman at Beverly High School who was a forward who put up a stink because we wouldn't allow her to get changed in the boys' locker room. We said that just can't happen. So that's the reason why I think one of the reasons why women's sports are so strong is that they don't want anything that they haven't earned. They want to be treated just like everybody else.
Should be like a hockey player.
Yep, be like a hockey player, and one of the reasons why we're at where we are right now in the women's game.
Yeah.
It's going to continue to grow.
And guys like you made a big difference. when there was men coaches that were willing to get involved with the female athletes. That's a huge. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but
it doesn't seem like a big deal to me. But I look at Dave, Glenn in particular, and Nick, Jeff Pellegrini.
Yep.
They treated the girls, the young ladies, as equals. They were not. Everything was above board. It was at their concern. Biggest concern was the girls.
You good?
And he always said, Dave would always have 30 young ladies that I am responsible for. I have to be, and I worry about that all the time. That always stuck with me, and it's so true.
And he always has a wonderful, calm way about them, too. He had a great instinct of when to fire up and when to kind of bring out a certain amount of calm, which I think is a difference maybe from men's sports to women's sports.
Exactly. Yes, I'll see you. He is the most patient man I've ever been around. There were times when I would come in the locker between period and say, "Get that person out of there right now!" And one day I screamed this at BU. Come in the locker room after the period, the coach's room. He said, "I can't. If I do that, I lose him." And that just stuck like a needle in me and deflated me. He was right. And the kid went out and played a great second and third period. We ended up tying the game that we were down 3-0. So I'll see you upstairs. So, yeah. Hi, Fiona.
Guys.
Hi, I'm Kiana.
Hey,
Adam, nice to meet you.
that's all right.
No, it's great. You want to just cut through this part?
Yeah, make up Linda.
Hi.
Hi.
No, I had a sky.
Two side quarters.
Was you on the course I smelled out there with me?
Yes, that was good.
Yeah.
I can tell because you look like
There's another event.
We're just gonna wrap this up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just gonna wrap this.
Wrap it.
Thank you.
Middle part.
Thank you for joining.
Yes.
Can you cut this middle part?
I don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna
I
end
said
it.
2 minutes. You went over.
All right. Bye. There we go. We're going.
Are you doing the cards or
No.
No.
So yeah, we're back. We're live again. We are joined by the GM of the PWHL fleet, Danielle Marmer. Danielle, welcome. Arms.
Yeah, this is
Two-time.
my second time. I'm really excited about it. Yeah, that's right. I'm a veteran.
How'd you shoot?
You know what? Better than I expected. But my expectations were low, so I always make sure that I can do
I feel
better
like
than
that's
what
the key. Go in with low expectations, then if you do okay, it's
I
great.
was just saying too, like the scramble, makes it no pressure. Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, we were, like,
Go around. Just don't
recording.
trip over the thing.
We had the total team effort. Like
Yeah.
someone put one in, somebody else was being off this way, that way. It's so fun. A picture perfect day.
Yeah.
And here's Kelly.
Sliding in the off right in.
All right.
Everybody gets cozy. So disappointing season.
Yeah.
Yeah. Coaching change. Do you want to talk about the coaching change?
Yeah, certainly. Court Kennedy made a difficult, she also made a decision to leave us, but Court Castle made a difficult decision to go pursue college hockey and go be a head coach at Princeton, and that's where she, really started her coaching career, and so it was a place she was familiar with, and she said if one place could pull her away, it was Princeton. And so, we were bummed to lose her. It was really fun to build this with her. I can't imagine doing that with anybody else, honestly. So it was really special to do that together. But, with that, we brought in Chris Farr, who is formerly assistant coach with San Diego Gulls, Anaheim's AHL team. And his experience just really neat. Like, he's, played pro hockey, but he's been, coach pro over in Europe with Austria Red Bull, and then also in the AHL, so has kind of a mixed bag of experience. And we talk about, wanting this to be as professional as we possibly can be, and so I wanted to bring somebody in who's been at that level, who coached at that level, and so really excited about what he's going to bring.
No, I know it's a unique structure with all the teams under the same ownership.
Yeah.
So is that your, I don't know how to say this, is that like you solely make that decision, or does it have to go through the board? Or
there's some, a level of approval that has to happen. They want to vet out these candidates and make sure that, we're bringing in people.
Right, like not hiring me. Right.
That's why I think but yeah, no, I get to kind of do the
yeah. All right.
I get to do the groundwork of reaching out and going through the interview process and bringing in sort of a final grouping of candidates, and Lily gives me a ton of autonomy in making that decision, and they just sort of do their due diligence.
And given that we're so new to pro women's hockey, do you involve players in that process ever? Or?
It's we have in some, for example, Aaron Frankel was part of our hiring our goalie coach.
Yeah.
So in roles like that, I certainly do, and when it feels appropriate, there are definitely times where it makes sense to bring them in. It is, I think what I did with a handful of our players who are in our leadership group. So some of our veteran players, I created a criteria based off of the feedback that they provided me with. We do surveys, and I want to get as much feedback as possible, and just everything in our organization. And so took the coaching feedback, built out a rubric of what we were looking for, and ran it by them and said, hey, if I find a candidate that checks these boxes, this is what we're looking for. And there are things that you feel like we need to change, we need to focus on. And so based off of that is sort of how I went through the interview process. So in that sense, yes.
It's really great to have them feel involved as well and have that opportunity to have their voice.
Yeah, indirectly. Right?
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
Right, you can't give too much power because it gets confusing.
And they all have, they've all had, like when you think about it in your careers, like you've had coaches that you just really connected with, and others who are great coaches who maybe you just didn't have that same relationship with, or whatever it is. And so
or you can be a goalie if you get once removed.
That's right. So it can be tricky to, and even, I did ask some players who played for Chris, for example, and I knew going into that could be a sticky situation because some, not every player is going to love their experience with the head coach. Head coach is, determining the playing time. They hold the currency to ice time, and only, half the team, if that, gets to play in the roles you're excited about. So sometimes, with less for the team, the players don't always see what that is.
It's definitely a balance.
Can be,
finding that happy.
So with the draft, then was your strategy going in, because the coach wasn't in place?
Yeah.
Was the strategy going in like best player available, or were you building your vision of the way a team would play?
Yeah, I think based off of what happened in the expansion draft, so it was set.
Hey, stranger. We're on camera right now. Well, we'll see you upstairs.
See you upstairs.
Good to see you.
We need a sign,
Yeah.
We did that there. I'll bring it. I'll bring that for you guys.
Too many hugs going on.
Yeah, you guys would be popular. This year the setup was interesting, where we went expansion draft, then we went free agency, and then we went entry draft. So by the time we got to entry draft, it was very targeted what we were looking for, but you also, that's the hardest place to be targeted because you don't know what's going to be available. We knew we needed defensemen. We lost some veteran defensemen in the expansion draft and in free agency, so we knew that was an area that we needed to target. I didn't expect Haley Wynn to be there, to be perfectly honest.
That's what I was going to actually just ask you. I mean, no discredit to anybody that you did draft. Haley Wynn's amazing too, but is there one that got away? Is there somebody that wasn't there that you can think of where you were like, oh man?
Yeah, I mean, I think any of the three that went in the top three, so Pulte and Casey O'Brien were all,
We're recording.
and Haley, those three were all all players that if they were there, we would be really excited to take. And there is this, as much as you need a D, it's so hard to score in this league. And both Pulte has a goal scoring ability, second to none coming out of this draft class. So I think she's going to be able to come in and produce right away. Casey O'Brien is one of my favorite players to watch coming into this league. She's just is able to create offense in so many different ways, and she's a 200-foot player. She forechecks, so certainly not looking forward to playing against New York this year. Those two on their roster.
I will say Haley Wynn is really embracing the moment. State House with Maura Healy, saw on the Jimmy Fund on that side. So
yeah, she's had quite the week in Boston.
Yeah, no. So with your draft picks, I have a little bit of a sky. Well, we know Haley Wynn, great skater with offensive touch and leadership. Ella Huber, she flies. Yeah. She's so fast. And apparently she loves penalty kills. Yeah, I saw that. Just blocking shots. She led her team.
Yeah, that's what's exciting about her is with Minnesota, you saw, you see the speed, but you see the goal scoring ability. Her production was really high. But with the development team, she's a penalty killer. She's blocking shots, so she is kind of a dream when you're trying to build out a team. You can put her anywhere in a lineup in so many different situations.
And to keep going, Mobley, with all her with using the portal, she's going to fit in every room she's in.
Right.
And just a self-confident, oozes from her. Bregman, talk about the outlets, physical. I watched the play. And then Abby.
He's our man, right there.
I should hire you to help me out with the draft.
We can talk about it. Abby Newhook, I watched her play in college. So, and then Amanda Thiel, who's not a freshman. Remember, I was like, this freshman
We're getting there with the college.
I had it so wrong. I thought she was a freshman.
Yeah.
But just a great push for Frankel, too. She's a stud goalie. Yeah. Absolutely. You couldn't have done better on your draft.
It feels that way now, and I believe in every single one of these players, or else we wouldn't take them. But it is always, you wait to evaluate your draft a little bit later.
Is it usual at this point? I saw the ticker the other day on Instagram. This is how bad I am on social media. Ticker about how many players were unsigned. At this point for the draft picks, is that a turn, or is that just part of the process? Jacob,
I think it's part of the process. I think it's
how many there were.
Well,
in
August. Do you mean So I think with expanding and adding 2 more teams, it becomes pretty less certain than it was last year. I think there was a lot of uncertainty in year 1, figuring out what was the adjustment going to be from college to pro, and then you were drafting players who had just graduated out of college. You're drafting players who've been pros for 10 years. You're playing with their national teams, and so that was a little bit of a feel it out. Going to year 2, now we had a good sense of what success looks like in this league, and knowing kind of what skill sets we're going to translate coming out of college, and now another wrinkle when you add 2 more teams, players who maybe you felt might not quite make it in this league are going to have to play in big moments, or play a little bit more of a role. So I think it's we all want to have a really competitive camp. I think that getting from I feel that way. I think other GMs feel that way. So the more players you sign, the less spots you have. You want it to be competitive. So I think a part of it is that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Awesome, Karen.
When is camp? It's mid-November.
And then the training is 2 weeks out, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Let's talk about some new faces. Laura Klug, Rylie McKinnon came over from Toronto, Zoe Boyd from Ottawa, Liz Shepherd from Minnesota, Abby Levy, and Chloe Aurora is home from New York. Just please put
2/3 of the way there.
I can say Murph, right? I just want to see Alina and Chloe kill penalties together. The jailbreak goal is made for them.
Alina was so good with that this year too. Ability to kill, and she's not somebody that you typically think of when you think of a penalty killer, and she's so smart. She just knows.
She's amazing at everything.
She's
just loves to play. The smile on her face tells me.
Yeah, and talk about an amazing human too.
Oh yeah,
She's a good teammate, a good person.
If you told me that she could talk to animals, I'd believe it. I will say, like, there were times when their fifth year when there would be when Northeastern was on the penalty kill and Chloe and Alina would go out there. You were like, all right,
Felt good.
shorty, here we go.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just had that, always had that feeling. This is my selfish question. What do I do? What do I have to do to help you, Kelly Babstock? She's my favorite. I've never met her, but I love
my
her.
goodness. I mean, everything that you see on social media, the energy that you can feel from her while she's on the ice, like that's who she is. It's exactly who she is. She's a special person, a special player. I actually got to play with her. She was a senior my freshman year.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And I've never seen someone who can put the puck in the net the way that she can. Obviously, this league, it's challenging.
Did she make a hat trick, like her first game at PWHL? She was a freshman
I know she had. I mean, I could be exaggerating this, but I'm pretty sure the story what we've been told. Her freshman year, she had back-to-back natural hat tricks.
Yeah.
Like Harvard and Dartmouth, something like that.
Yeah.
Like, she just has a knack for, and she doesn't practice too. So it's just like, now we just got to get it happening in a game. But that's someone goalies hate because she is finishing every puck going in that practice.
Yeah.
You know, you're focused on the next drill, and she's still wrapping around there. Yeah. She will not leave. She will not leave a puck out. You know, like
that's
it's
awesome.
in the puck, and it speaks to just like who she is as a competitor.
Every article I write, I'm always like, "Oh, if you want to pull the podcast?" I like tag her.
Oh yeah, I gotta send her to you. She's an unbelievable podcast guest too. Like her energy is part of.
Yeah, that was my main thing, is I wanted you to make sure Babstock's back, and then my other one, just to kid around. I just won the national tourney, so if you need me as consulting, you let me know.
Yeah,
we went up there.
Already impressed with
I mean, the draft.
Yeah, I could be in the C-suite, no problem. Do you guys have anything?
I do. Seeing that this wasn't possible as a dream for you as you were coming, how does it feel now to be evolving into a dream position? When did you sense like, oh my gosh, this is happening?
It happened so fast. I say it wasn't a possibility, but players my age and older playing in this league wasn't a possibility for me. I wasn't good enough. But I think there's a difference for my age anyway, my year. The players, the Canadian players, like they had the PWHL, that was something, it was really normal for them to continue on and play in that. In my world, I never understood what that was, or what pro hockey was beyond, or any hockey beyond college. I really just saw it as like, I could compete through college, and that was it. Obviously now, like, this league has made it so it doesn't matter who you are, where you are, you know the PWHL exists. But in terms of, getting to be in this role, I was with the Bruins at the time. I had, made it into the NHL and thought I'd be there forever. And I grew up a Bruins fan, so that was a special thing for me. And I loved that experience, and I had an amazing year with them. And when Janet called, asking if I'd interview for this GM position, I a mentor of mine, Cass Turner.
Just say yes.
Yeah, she was just like, you never say no to a job you don't have yet. Like, go through the interview process. And, so I did, and it was, but I really thought of it as, my time with the Bruins, I was really fortunate to be invited into, the boardroom and sit at the draft table and get to talk about, how to build a team and just sit there and listen to that staff about building a roster. And so that's where, like, the management side I became very interested in it. And so I thought, well, this could be a really neat, interview experience where I can maybe learn something. And I was thinking, kind of bring it back to the Bruins and maybe tell Don Sweeney this is a lane I'm sort of interested in. And that kind of be it. That conversation with Jane in that interview process, I learned, Billie Jean King and Mark Walker, the people, the investment that was, going to happen for this league. We've never seen an investment in our game to this extent, obviously. And so I knew very quickly that was something I needed to be part of.
That's awesome. So you're part of a bigger effort here, a movement, not only in women's ice hockey, but women's sports.
And I think you said something early on that was really interesting, and I always try to go back to this because, for us, we were playing way before you were playing. So there's always those that came before you. And even in professional hockey, you said CWHL, there was the NWHL, like there's a grassroots of pro hockey that was out there. There was PWHA, whatever it was.
PHF.
Yeah,
Right,
there was all kinds of iterations of this before this that I would really love to see recognized more.
Like your Angela James and Digit Murphy. And
Yeah, or just even like, you take NWHL, okay? So Danny Ryland starts that league. She tells me she played at Northeastern. She tells us that she's starting this league. I remember going down to visit her in New York City. I think we were just passing through, and she's telling me, "I'm going to try this." You know, and it wasn't an easy business model. It's so tricky, right? Like, it was apples and oranges when it came to what the funding was and what kind of investments and the model in general. But like, they tried it.
Yes.
And that trying it just became...
It's how you learn, right? It's
Yeah.
on this league.
That got
Kendall
bigger and
Coyne
bigger.
and Hillary Knight and these players knew what they needed, they wanted.
Exactly. You know what you need and what you don't. You know what you want and what you don't want. Like that relationship that you didn't work out.
WNBA had 8 teams and leagues.
Yeah, and that's exactly where I'm going
Yes.
with it, is that I do a lot of comparisons of women's hockey to the NBA, WNBA, because they've been doing it for so long and have taken so long to get here, but there's so much that happened before them.
Yeah.
And it would be nice to see, like, some way, eventually, PW is still so young, but, like, to honor, like, the past
The history of it,
iterations
yeah.
of the attempts at pro hockey and to run a league and to keep people playing.
Yeah, we're the stepping stones of this growth right
Yeah.
now that we're experiencing.
Yeah, you said it perfectly. I mean, it's you learn what you want and what you don't want in those situations. So, made it better for today.
I mean, this certainly doesn't exist without you guys, without those people,
Yeah.
without those leagues that have existed before this, and it was either gaining and garnering interest, players recognizing there are opportunities to play after college, and then also just learning from it.
And educating everyone along the way, from sponsors to business people, other athletes to the fan base.
Yeah, I was saying we were talking to Coach Berman. I was saying how my daughter will walk into the room and go, "Oh, if it's the NHL and turf," she's like, "Oh, it's the boys," and she'll leave. Yeah, it's crazy. She loves going, and I couldn't get her to go to a Bruins game.
So the influence is now for the next generation.
Yeah, for sure.
Boys and girls. Boys and girls. Boys and girls.
Yeah,
I have a
right.
boy, 9, and he's seen women's basketball, women's hockey more than any other sport. Now he's seen a lot of Little League World Series because of basketball.
I love the Little League World Series.
Mixing it all. That's what's the beautiful thing of it.
Well, thanks. That's all we had. Thanks so much for coming by.
No, anytime.
You're the best.
I love this podcast.
I know, she's the best. And Kelly Babstock.
And Kelly
Come on the
Babstock.
podcast. All right. Well, enjoy the food. We got to hit end. There we go. We're going. All right. We're still here at the golf tournament. We went upstairs, grabbed as many players as we could, going from far end this way.
Yeah.
Mia Langlois, Jules Constantinople, Lily Shannon, Rylie Jones, Linda, me. What's up, guys? How was your day?
Long.
Long.
Good. It was fun, though. A lot of fun.
Yeah?
Super fun.
Did any of you play?
I had one swing.
How'd you do?
I landed in the beach.
I also had one swing, and I think it was a ground ball to second base.
Right. I like the mixed sports.
You'll be there someday.
Really bad.
You'll be on the other side.
What's the vibe heading in? How do you guys feel?
Great. I feel great. I think we have a great team going in.
Yep.
Super
Bittersweet a little bit with Matthews.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Yeah. Senior year finally.
Yeah, that's right. Senior year, that's right. For you two in the middle, how was camp? U.S. camp?
It was good. It was a great experience. We got to learn some things, and we're super pumped just to get going with Northeastern, though. So we were able to take some tools that we learned there to bring it back to Northeastern.
We were talking to Berman. She was saying that when you come out of the camp, you come into the season with confidence, a little bit of swagger.
Yeah.
You know that? Well, I'm asking like the wrong person. Really, how do you feel?
We definitely learned a lot of
That's what I meant.
We definitely learned a lot of different tools from the development camp that we can bring to Northeastern. But it was honestly a great experience, and it was such an honor to be even there. So I'm really happy for the opportunity that we both had. To go
Oh, that's great. That's great. And Jonesy? How about you? Feeling healthy? All good?
Yeah, feeling good. I'm really excited to get back out there. I miss these girls. So. Yeah.
And I was told Langer for a nickname.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What am I doing?
I know. I didn't come up with that myself. We still have time, Mia. We still have time.
We don't really.
One more year. Yeah, that's time. That's time. Anything you guys are looking forward to this year in terms of, I don't know, in terms of opponents or anything you're hoping for? Anyone different?
I mean, I always look forward to Beanpot every year.
Yep.
That's a fun game, just the atmosphere. And, like, even last year when we were playing in Matthews against BC, how many people showed up.
Yeah.
That was an awesome game. And then going to TD Garden, more people showed up. It's really fun.
Yeah.
And I also think Coach Lynch just said, like, our senior games, that last game in Matthews.
Yeah, December 6th.
I think.
Get your tickets now.
Yeah. I think it also being against BC is going to make it, like, 10 times better and kind of bittersweet for everybody. And it'll be a really emotional game, but a really fun game. I think I'm really looking forward to that.
I'm just excited to play the last year in Matthews, you know?
Yeah.
You guys close it out?
Yeah, we got to close out.
Make me cry.
I'm kind of a little emotional thinking about it.
We could close out a historic time in Matthews, which is cool.
Yeah.
We have that honor to, like, say, I guess, right? Is that
team.
Yeah.
But I think I'm looking forward mostly to playing Quinnipiac and Yale, the out-of-conference teams.
Yep.
And especially playing them at Quinnipiac and Yale, being close to home.
Yeah.
That'll be pretty fun for me.
And now that I know about the pizza, I will go to the.
Now
that I know.
We have 2 new teams on deck this year. Our Rochester team, right?
Yeah, RT, right?
Yeah. And RPI, I think.
Oh, RPI too, yeah.
That'll be good.
All right, so let's do some quick hits about the team. I know this one. Who's the best dressed?
Lily B.
Yeah.
Hands down. Easy.
Best chirps?
Ooh. She's
This
not here
current
anymore.
team?
Yeah, right now.
Okay.
She's not here anymore.
I was going to say Louis Yo, but she's not here.
No. You don't think so? No, I don't think so. I think.
Honestly,
Honestly, Shan. Well, it's not a chirp. No. More of a Sally.
Oh. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. As someone who's been on the receiving end of that one, that was a good one.
I actually don't. Do we? Not really, really chirp.
I'm too like
I'll take a bit.
chirp.
I see you quite a bit. Yes. Yes.
I just
protecting the goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good with it too.
Oh yeah.
I actually have heard Elo throw some French in there. So she says it, so she just gets it out, but it's not even in English, so none of us understand it. Which is
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
She knows.
Yeah, so I actually would say Elo too.
Who's the locker room DJ?
Jules.
Yeah.
Taking the crown this year.
What type? What do you?
I gotta mix in a lot of things, country,
Who'd you take it from?
rap. I took it from Taylor Greeno.
I feel like you were able to learn a lot from Taylor.
I was able the last 3 years to learn a lot from Taylor. It's a big role to take on. Game days, we're gonna have to figure something out. But
Taylor took her under her wing. We went every other day at the end of the year.
I got some music under my sleeve today. This year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pre-game rituals. Who has the most complicated? Anyone completely out of line? Like not out of line, but just like, oh my god, we got to wait for this.
Oh, I would have said Skylar Irving, but she's gone. She's so
You still go see
Paige, yeah, Paige. Paige has some.
Skylar and Paige had the most, but for this kind of team, Paige.
You still go see Cohen?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Cohen's a boy.
Who would you guys say best hands?
Best hands.
Ooh. We haven't seen any of the younger girls yet.
Best hands.
But I think I'd say Elo.
Yeah.
She's crafty.
Or Allie. Yeah. Elo or Allie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I agree.
In different ways.
In
very different ways.
One person on the team. You're stranded. You have one phone call. Who you call?
Ellie Mabarty.
That was fast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a quick answer for her. We all knew that was coming.
How do you choose between these
I
two right here?
know.
Well,
yeah.
Ellie together plus she knows.
I call like all three of them, but
we FaceTime the group chat. Honestly,
I low-key would call Ellie too.
There's so many different situations though too.
Yeah, like if I'm putting aside my roommates, I would call Ellie.
I feel like Ellie is like
she's very
she's quick that she knows what's up.
If I needed someone to fight,
she's just the girl.
She's just like yeah. She's like if I needed like someone to come get me and like get a boat and pick me out, then I would say Ellie. But if I needed someone to like come be with me and like
support you
and fight and like stuff and survive, I would say Jules.
Okay. Took that a whole different direction. Loose puck in the corner. You and Coach Carp go in. Who's coming out?
me.
Carp is not winning.
No.
Not winning.
It's unanimous.
Trending
He'd
towards
be lucky if he comes out of the corner.
You think she's gonna come out in the corner?
You asked it on the morning skate people were like trying to be nice about it.
There's one drill in practice we do, and it's always backed up because he's trying to like defend you, and like he wants to go so hard at us.
Yeah, we have a lot of drills that are only for Carp's enjoyment on Sunday. Like we go through the motion in that drill because there's like two people involved and the entire team on that.
To be fair, I see that to him.
I
I'd say
have some
that's fine.
questions of my own. What is your favorite saying that Coach Flint says? Because I know.
Playing against UMaine at UMaine and we were losing. He mentioned the phrase that we had to be more of like meat and potatoes type of team, so we had to start grinding, and that was my favorite part. It was hard not to laugh a little bit because I was like, where did that come from? But yeah,
Hockey's a funny game.
And
so we play awful. We do this. He comes in calm as can be.
Boots and go to work.
Yeah, hockey's a funny game. We all know it's coming too. Yeah, that's a funny one.
What was the other one?
Any dad joke?
Oh, sorry, Jules.
I don't know.
Mine is shoot from the snack bar.
He's never said that one.
Yeah, I also retired because I made fun of him a few times.
I also love our post road games bus classic.
Oh, that's a good one.
Every time we get into the Matthews parking lot, it always stands up and gives a spiel of whatever's coming next for practice, and then get home safe, walk like that.
Yeah,
call your mom. Yeah, every time.
Yeah. Shoot from the snack bar probably came from a time when we needed to shoot from the snack bar to get a shot on net. It was a tough time. My other question is, who's going to score the last goal in Matthews Arena?
That'd be a good pool. Oh, it's gambling? No, forget it.
I kind of see.
I see it being defenseman. I don't know.
Oh, you see defenseman? Really, I disagree. I was gonna go Lily B. I was gonna say push through.
No, Tuva Kendall.
I was thinking Tuva. Yeah.
Tuva. I don't know.
Alright.
I want to say Shan.
That would be a lot of pressure.
Like monumental.
Or I'm putting Ellie Mimbardi down there.
I love that.
If you're going to call her, you might as well give her the credit.
I'm giving it to Ellie.
All right, so real fast lightning round. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would you pick?
Italy.
Greece.
I would say Greece.
I'm here.
Oh, that's so cute.
Did she say here?
Yeah, she said here.
So sweet.
If in your playing career, from little kid to now, more time on the power play or penalty kill?
PK.
Power play. Penalty kill.
Power play. PK.
Defense.
Start, bench, or cut? Pizza, ice cream, sushi.
Cut sushi.
Whoa!
I'm starting pizza, benching ice cream, cutting sushi.
I'm starting sushi.
I've seen you eat sushi.
I love
4 times of us living together.
No, I just can't do a weird thing.
We're all college kids.
Sushi, pizza, benching, cutting ice cream.
Start ice cream, bench pizza, cut sushi. She's my new sweet treat friend this year. You guys can all.
Oh, maybe like that. Yeah, I just been a
Dream job outside of hockey. Take hockey off the table.
Oh God!
I would say an architect.
Nice.
Wow, I have no idea what I have no idea. Like I don't even know what.
Or like travel the world, like some type of job where you could travel the world and like do reviews. I think
like a travel blog or
travel blog.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah,
that would be so fun. I don't have a dream job. All my dream jobs always been in sports.
It's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right. Any animal in the world gets shrunk down to dog size, and you get to travel with it as your companion. What animal are you picking?
Jack's a good boy.
What? What'd you pick?
My dog. Jack's a good boy. My companion.
A gorilla.
I would do like a
lion from Madagascar.
Giraffe?
Yeah.
Lauren picked an elephant, which I thought was cool.
Oh, that's interesting.
I like a panda. I feel like that'd be funny.
I don't think you'd have to shrink them though. Laces and tongues, in, out.
Laces out, tongues.
Oh, yeah, tongues and laces.
I do laces out, tongues out.
You do tongues out?
No, you don't.
You do laces in and
Yeah, but you got my socks are covering my
Yeah,
tongue.
but that's still out though. Or that's
Shim had all the time.
laces out. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank
The
you.
laces have to be out.
Do you have a favorite soup?
Chicken noodle.
Favorite soup. I like
My grandma's special.
butternut squash.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or broccoli. What's the one? That
Cheddar broccoli?
Cheddar broccoli.
That would be my mom's chicken noodle soup, and my grandma's Italian wedding soup.
Ooh, nice one.
Italian.
How do you tape your stick?
Heel to toe.
Heel to toe with the toe.
Yeah, with the toe.
No toe. Heel to toe without the end of the toe. And I don't care about it. I just wrap it. I don't
really?
It doesn't
You're one of
get
those?
straight or anything. I
Oh,
just go.
gosh.
Just
I will say, I feel like the worst players spend more time, at least in beer league, the worst players spend more time on their
like
sticks.
measuring.
Yeah, making it perfect. White tape or black tape?
White.
White.
Thick white tape. Thin white tape.
All right.
Then black.
Like the 2-inch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. What's a skill you don't possess that you would love to master?
In hockey or in life?
Life.
Oh.
We're digging deep, Langlois.
I would say speaking another language.
Okay.
I would
Like
say.
maybe-
Sorry.
You would say that
I would say the same. I'd want to.
Interrupt us?
I only say it because I'm Puerto Rican and my whole family speaks Spanish and I can't speak it.
Really?
So I would love to be able to speak Spanish.
I feel like that's an attainable goal.
It is, but
You
it's
could
hard
totally
for me.
do that.
But yeah.
I would say to be like the perfect chef. So be able to
Oh,
cook anything.
fun.
Travel blogger and chef.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
I said letter K.
I think I would like to eliminate any likes or ums when I speak.
That's a good one.
That's hard.
That's good.
That's a hard one.
Yeah, that's a
With
hard
doing
one.
the podcast,
Yeah.
we've had the conversations. It's really hard.
It's hard, but
All right, so
no, it's true.
here's the last one. With Matthews officially closing, what's your favorite Matthews memory?
So far.
So far, right, exactly. Good call.
I think mine would be after Christmas break, we do our gift exchange every year in the locker room. And we just all get together and we do our gifts. It could be funny and all this. And we're just all together after a long break from each other.
That's a sweet one. Not hard. That's good. Yeah, that's cool.
Thanks, guys.
I have two. One is that UNH game we came back, and then I feel like keeping all score in overtime.
Oh, it was the playoff game, wasn't it?
Yes.
Was
No,
it?
no.
No, it was just a
I know
random
what
game.
you
It
mean.
was just an absolute
That's a good one.
no reason to win that game. So we were down 3-0. We came back.
Yeah.
We actually have 3. My next one was gonna be the championship hockey East
Yeah.
freshman year.
Yeah, that was fun.
good. That was fun. And then we came back. I forget where we came back from, but the boys were playing, and we brought the pot.
Oh my gosh, yes.
They're playing they're playing BU. Yeah, because BU. And the men's BU was screaming at the doghouse, saying, "Where's your bean pot?" as we came home from somewhere. And I walked out and just went like that. And
Did it stop? Did they fly right down?
Yeah, everyone went crazy.
Oh, that's
It was really funny. We got it, and the doghouse was just screaming. So it was really fun.
Yeah.
I'd also say the Matthews game last year being fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I have two. I would say just the first game playing in Matthews, as a freshman, just that atmosphere was really cool. And the other one sounds super cliche, but just every day that we get to spend in Matthews is an honor, and just being with the team and everyone, it makes me so happy.
Captain.
I think it's not really one specific memory, but I love just being in the tunnel with the team. Yeah, we go out on the ice.
Oh,
A lot of times.
That's a good one.
Everyone's just fired up, ready to so much energy.
I love when the little kids are hanging on.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's it. Thanks so much for doing this, you guys. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Go Huskies.
Thank you.
That's that.
Awesome.